Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it or hear it? Please do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And please, very importantly, do not make inciting statements. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0003. These numbers are available for you to call us in the studio. There's a call screener. Make use of the call screener and just have your name and details sent across. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Still Twitter, by the way, because when you do twitter.com, you will get to have that particular place turn up. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. We're talking about sustaining natural produce in River State, and of particular interest is Ogbakri. The question I'm asking, how can we get more people to go and buy more food stuff, to go and buy more things from Ogbakri, from Ahoda, from anywhere in River State where good farm produce can be found? All right, so first comment here on WhatsApp says, good morning, Jude. I've been telling people for a long time that River State has the ability to feed not just the Niger Delta, but the entirety of this country. People refuse to believe. There's so much more that we can do beyond just going to get oil and selling oil. We need to come back to our base, come back to our villages and promote them. If our villages look as comfortable as Port Harcourt, who will come to Port Harcourt? That's the best way to promote our farm produce. We need to get more people to believe that there's safety and security and they can be able to farm, make money even without living in Port Harcourt. Isaac with that comment. So even without living in Port Harcourt, Isaac believes, look, if we can get security sorted in the rural areas, Ogbakri and the like, more people will come over to those places, develop, because obviously if you get to a rural area, the first thing you will need is shelter. Now, I haven't been to Ogbakri. I cannot tell you that there are, hotels in Ogbakri or there are 2-bedroom apartments available for you to rent in Ogbakri. I cannot tell you that. I honestly cannot tell you that. But if there is, and I think Isaac here is making sense, if there's security, if people feel safe, go to the farm, come back, that means more people will do that instead. But it's easy to just say, go and farm where? Go and farm where? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. This one says, good morning, Jude. Ogbakri Granite is the truth. I've been saying it. Wait, hold on. How come everybody's now claiming they've been saying it? That Ogbakri Granite, how? I'm sorry. What's the name here? Obi. This is the first time I've never heard you. Have you ever sent a message to us here in Nigeria that said, "Oh, Ogbakri Granite is the best"? No, you haven't. How come all of a sudden everybody, or at least a lot of people now, are not claiming Ogbakri from where out of the blue? Come on, people. Come on. We have a break coming up. When we come back, we'll get to hear more from you right here. 90.3 Nigeria Info. Ogbakri is in the spotlight this morning. The question is, what can be done to promote people like you and you to consume stuff from Ogbakri and any other place in River State?
leader of trade
provide more people to patronize, produce, and more importantly, consume local content. Now, we've sent someone, and this was coming off the back of comments that we received here. We sent a reporter who visited the Obakri Kingdom and got to interact with prominent individuals and indeed some farmers. And they said, look, well, we've been fortunate. Our soil is great. We don't have a lot of problems concerning oil spill. And then we practice the old ways. We do fallow farming. After 5 years, we go to another place. We leave that place. We come back. we keep it nice and clean. And that's why it is that good. So if it's that good, how come it's becoming, or it's just, well, from my own perspective, it's just become a thing? Where's everybody been? 3 messages now. Oh, I've been saying it for years. How come I'm just hearing it for the first time this period that Ogbakri has some of, if not the best granite in the area? What was happening before? Ida is in Nkoro. Ida, good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jude. Yes, I've never tasted Ogbakri granite before, but Abua Oud. Yes, Abua Oud is very sweet. Their granite and their gari. Then coming to Nkoro, our fish and our insect is very, very good.
Is
not
it?
What they give, what they give with dynamite. It's not sweet. You cannot get the taste. But what they give with net direct, when you chop this fish, you see oil. But the one with dynamite, you never see oil in that fish. So in Koro fish and in Koro insem and Pringo is very, very nice. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right. So now we're hearing the fish from Nkoro area. Okay. Do we have to send somebody else to go and find out if it's really true? Are these claims, is any veracity to these claims? Now, if there are, the question is, how do we get more people to consume, to patronize these local products? That's the big question for us this morning. My name is Jude. Welcome, as always, to Hello Port Harcourt.
Stimulating and insightful conversations. Hello Port Harcourt. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
So 08179230002, 08179230003. Please turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, please do keep your comments civil. All right, we want to get to hear constructive arguments and views on the program. Zion is speaking to us from GRA. Zion, good morning to you, please.
Amidst our rich culture, practice, and activities, our foods can never be isolated from it. If we can take a time to have a symposium on this granite so-called, now not only in the Bakri, the Onelga own is also there. The Emo granite is also there. In fact, in these 3 regions, they prepare it even to your health prescription. Now, after that symposium, we'll now fix a date for this festival. This festival will cut across not only Nigeria, but all Africa.
Festival.
Don't forget, before that time, we also need to invest into farmers to go into farming of this product. In that period, you are going to have delicacies of granite soup, granite butter, granite oil, granite sauce, mention it, granite cream. Get the professional to give us the varieties that can be sourced out of granite. Then we'll fix the date for that so-called festival. Don't forget, Jude, but the festival is promoting today because you they came on radio to talk about broiler and fish. I start to beat my chest on that. So those who are organizing the program should for once give you credit for that good work. I think we just had one of them last time. How many months ago? I was there. Look at the jam. Look at the people that came. Look at the body. Everything. This is how we can attract investors. We don't need to go beg them to come. When they now see that we are ready for the issue of insecurity, forget it. All these are political comments to deter people. There's nothing like insecurity in River State. If all of us go to Obakri and farm, tell me who comes to cause insecurity there. If all of us go there and have a farm, all of Bakri people, they go back to their farm. Whose ex-men or whose whatever will come to disturb them? You run away from your community and you give room for insecurity. You come over to complain. There is nothing like insecurity in River State. It's all politically motivated or all kind of sentiment. Go back to the farm. The criminals will run away. By so doing, the granite from Ogbakri will now gain prominence, will now claim a date. Look at United Nations. How did they capture on this date? The day for women. Tell me, are they doing anything different? Talk about women. Day of peace. They are only promoting things. keep documents for our children to run with. Look at the New Yam Festival conducted by our Igbo brothers.
That's true.
Thwarted?
That's
they
true.
are even celebrating it in Europe. New Year, New Yam Festival. Mr. Zion.
Yeah, that New Yam Festival used to be a very big deal. I think it still is. I know culturally it's important, particularly for the Easterners, the Igbos and those who are in that area. It's a time for rebirth. It's a time for celebration, hard work. The yams are out. It's time for people to come. Have a bit of a downtime. In the village. It's not a bad idea, okay, now we have Bole Festival. Everybody's going around, it's time for, maybe we should have a Granite Festival. Maybe we should have a Gary Festival. How about that? How about we do, a pepper soup festival? I'm all up for that. Christian is now order. Christian, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Ju.
Good morning.
Mr. Ju, do you know Nigeria have no cost to experience scarcity of food? So in every state, they have their own produce. Just like this state, for example, different states, two things that worry them is insecurity and flood.
Insecurity and flood.
Are you talking about cassava?
Okay.
Are you talking about yam, fish, many things? And don't have any cause to say they have a scarcity of food. If you are blessed, go to a place, go to Bua, go to water, go to any and big things. They have a cover. They have enough food. It's only they're not in Obakere. They have food in River State, but two things I've mentioned: insecurity and flood.
Christian, thank you very much. Insecurity and flood. If those are tackled, more people will be able to harness the latent wealth in Ogbakiri. Bobby is speaking to us from Rumbo Lumini. Bobby, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
Yes. Many people don't know that Ikwere people have so many potential. Jude, are you aware of Ikwere Gari?
So I buy it from the market. Yes, I do.
Yeah, Ikwere Gari is one of the best Gari so far we have in this country. Then, in my area, we have we have a particular water in my area, as in river. We call one Oriminoka River. We call one Okolamechi River. Dude, you need to test the fish that comes from that place. This normal tilapia, this atabala, everybody in Ikwere knows about that Oriminoka tilapia. You can cook that soup without, you can cook that fish without maggi inside.
Really?
Just put your pepper, put your salt.
That's
then
it?
You get the real taste of fish. So we have good things so long as Ikwere has is concerned. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. So how do we get people, Bobby, to use Ikwere Gari Ogbakiri Granite? I heard that this. What exactly do we need to do?
Okay. Yes. If you want to test our Ikwere Gari, you can call on me at any time. Send your people, let them test this fish I'm talking about.
Okay.
They test the atabala from Okolamechi and Oniminoka. You see real taste of fish.
Okay, all right, Bobby. I think I got the question. On WhatsApp, our major problem is easy access to the urban area. As I speak, Ogbakiri is using one way in and one way out from Choba. Government should link the entire Ogbakiri to Iwofe through Nkoroma waterfront in Odua Ogbakiri. We sincerely thank Nigeria Info for this information. That's Americana from Ogbakiri. Oh, okay. So I didn't know about the routes in and out. See, wow. So we will learn every day. Chris is speaking to us from Malela. Well, Chris, good morning to you, please. Good morning. Hello, Chris.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you, Chris. Go on, please.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I was in this town many years. When Okada were a mix of transportation in River State. We used to be on the road 12:134 a.m. Let me tell you, anybody that is telling you there is no insecurity, this is another person don't know how River State used to be. In River State, it's not like this now. Where people will be dragging your bag go to all your mean area. Can you move through? Can you even go with your laptop? Can you close work? You move away with your laptop going close to that bridge. Insecurity are the problem. So all this news that you have been hearing, how can you feel that your mother went to the farm and be killed? You still go back again? That one who killed, you still go back again? How many times will something happen to you? You learn. The problem is this. Insecurity at the cause. Anything can be insecurity. Snatching of bag can be insecurity. Flood can be insecurity. Many things. Lack of electricity. Many things can be insecurity. It's not that maybe people, Nigerian government and the state government need to work on about insecurity so that people can have the, I said, around 12. Come to Mr. Sweetie Junction around 12. Just go there now. You see if anything will be like that. Before 12-1-3, we on the road. Ozuboko, Fimie, Vitalive State, everywhere. Abloma, Fimie, Wimpy, all of patrol all those areas. You will see people moving. That is today. When you go to the bus stop by 2, you see by 6, 5, you see how people are rushing to go look home for their station. So insecurity is the problem. They should look for insecurity so that people can go back to farm. How can you go to farm, bending to do your farm? Somebody will chop off your head. Tomorrow you tell another person to go back. No, insecurity.
All right, Chris says it's all about insecurity. All right, let's get to Facebook now. At Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X, by the way. X, that's Twitter. Maybe it's because people keep hearing X. They keep forgetting, right? At Nigeria Info. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on these platforms. All right, X and, yes, you get it, Facebook. All right, so we want to get to Facebook right now. Let's get to read some comments this morning. Tammy also says the River State government is not working when it comes to agriculture since 2015. Mechanized farming so that farm produce will multiply to the general public, and edible produce is always consumed. As a result of if supply is high for consumption, the demand is not blemished. All right. Thank you very much. This point, it's not. I would say it's kosher because, yes, we've seen, the Songhai farms in River State. We've seen even the processing plant instituted by the previous administration. So there are things. The question is, are people willing to get into those things? Ledum is speaking to us from Rumo Dumaya. Ledum, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, June.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Morning. Yeah. Have you heard of Ogonigari before?
I have indeed.
Oh, I think you should take a test of it. It's very nice. When you soak it with Gary like this, you don't feel like eating anything again.
Really?
Yeah, just come to go. I will welcome you.
Okay.
Very nice.
When next?
Like fufu.
Whoa! That's a strong claim, Ledum. That is almost like fufu.
Yeah. If you don't need to washing your hands, just go with it like that. You're okay.
Ledum. Come on, Ledum. Come on.
Say you dey why me
Ledum. Come on, are you serious? You want me to believe? I've been eating fufu for I can't tell you how long now, and I know yes, fufu is smooth and everything, but one of the characteristics is that when you have Gary can be smooth. Don't get me wrong, there's some really smooth Gary, but the texture it leaves some imprints. How can you tell us now that if we eat Gary, it's like fufu? We know that the same thing. It's just a process of fermentation and the frying that differs, right? The preparation that differs. Ledum, coming back. Come on, explain this thing. No. You can't drop this kind of bombshell on Rivers people and just walk away. And you with your full chest, you're saying no. Ogonigari, I will try. Next time I go to the market, I'll ask the ladies there. Hope they can be honest, because these days, if they can be honest, please, where is Ogonigari? Let me try it. I will do that. It's part of my job. Food is my job, so yes, I will do that. Let them call us back. No. You can't just drop this and just go back. No. You have to come and defend it. You have to come and defend. Our local DB has just joined us in the studio. China.
Yes.
Rene, it's good to have you join us this morning.
It's good to be here.
Always a pleasure joining us. We've been hearing a lot of comments about, the Ogbakri issue, of how great the produce is or are. And then, we're talking about how we can promote it. And, people are talking about insecurity. And someone just made something very important here. And that is road connection. That you have just one access into Ogbakri and out from Chuba, one road. And maybe that's a factor limiting to why people are not, patronizing or at least coming back home to farm.
People go home to farm, right? People stay at home to farm. They don't have to go home. People stay at home to farm. Right, people who have land in the village who are not ready to build yet, they lease this land out to farmers to farm. I do that with the few plots of land I have in the village myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and about the one road in and one road out, it's the fault of the government. Yeah, so it's one road into Ogbakri and out. There's the river route from Rumolumini, Waterside.
Yes, it was mentioned here.
Yeah, so you can either go through Rumolumini Waterside after the Ignatius Ajuri University. You bought a boat by speedboat from that place. It's just about 2 minutes to Ogbakri. Yes, you can actually see Odonha from Rumolumini Waterside. About 2 minutes, less than about 2 minutes. Yeah, by speedboat. So it's that close. So just a short bridge will cover that distance. And of course, the road from the bridge at Choba and Emoha towards Emoha, you can get there. So, but that's not a problem we can solve for now as people. It's what the government will have to solve for us. And
obviously, those are the things that people are saying are probably the challenges as to why a lot of people within the state don't quite know how great Ogbakri. Now there's a debate. So I've received messages. Somebody saying it's not just Ogbakri granules that they claim that Nkoro too, that they have great granules and fish that is better than Ogbakri.
Yes, Nkoro. Is that in Andoni?
No.
I know for the Andoni people, the Yorokoto fishing port is known to be the biggest fishing port in West Africa. And so for the Andoni people, they have good fishermen. In fact, they have the best fishermen. They have good fish. They have a near perfect wildlife with elephants roaming and all of that. That is Andoni, so we are not going to. I don't know about fish and not with the other people, but when it comes to the groundnuts, have you ever heard of what they call Okpekere Wezina?
I haven't. See, now I hear something new.
Okpekere Wezina. That's what we call the Wezina groundnuts in Ikwere.
Yeah.
Okpekere is groundnuts. Wezina is the place. So Okpekere Wezina. I don't think anybody should talk about it. There's no contest. There's no contest. There's no contest by a country mile. There's no contest. None whatsoever.
Okay, so wait. Some of you have called and said, oh no. Like I said, I was surprised now that mentioning everybody say, oh, I've been talking about Ogbakri before. But now...
Noted. When you talk about the fish, I said I may not argue with the Andoni people. I didn't even go there.
Let's leave the fish.
But I talk about Okpekere Wezina, there is no contest. None in a million years.
Do you think that our local DBI is wrong? Do you think there's any other region that has groundnut better than Ogbakri? Okpekere Wezina. Okpekere. Say that again, please.
Okpekere
Wezina. 017-923-0002. Let's I won't say we'll settle once and for all, but let's get your feedback, please. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. When you're calling, use the call screener. All right, drop your name and your location, and then we get to have your thoughts this morning on WhatsApp. Wrong Face from Rummaking says, good morning. Indeed, Ogbakri groundnut is one of the best. If you buy one, Jude, indeed, you would definitely buy more. I have seen people from Port Harcourt buying farmlands in Ogbakri and they are farming there too. So the government should build a big market in these rural communities and fix a day, and that market will buy and sell many communities in Emoa, Ahoda, Ekwere. Let the government buy the farmland, subsidize it to these people who want to farm, and provide security in the various communities. Now, security challenge was one of the issues made mention this morning. That maybe that's why a lot of people are not, coming back home. Do you agree with, particularly in Obakri?
A lot of people who talk about security in Obakri are probably suffering PTSD. Yeah, there was a time I wouldn't go to Obakri.
Okay.
I say it boldly that from 1997 until 2013, I didn't go near Obakri. How many years is that? More than 15 years. Yeah. Because we are scared of the security in the area. But when I tell people now that Obakri of today is the safest community in Rivers State, maybe even safer than Port Harcourt, people think I say because I'm from Obakri.
Yeah.
But I will ask people who talk about security in Obakri to find out when last was there a gunshot in Obakri.
Wow.
People should find out. So a lot of people that talk about Obakri, I wouldn't blame them. Because our local people say in local parlance, if Chris man kill your father, when you see mechanic you go run, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame them for having that fear of Obakri, because it was a bad situation between 1996 and maybe 2011. It was a very bad situation. But I asked people, when last did you have an incident in Obakri? I didn't go for more than 15 years. I go home regularly now. What happened?
China. Is Abua Granot a joke to you?
It's a joke to me.
That's what
it's a joke to me. Okay. Now let's get serious. Let's get serious. No. I just said that to rub it in. No, Abua has good granuts.
Okay.
I've eaten Abua granuts before.
Okay.
In fact, I'd gone to buy at Obakri Junction one day, and when I asked, I said, "Is this Obakri Wizina?" And somebody said, "No, this one is Abua own."
Okay.
I didn't have Obakri granuts that day. So I said, "Okay, let me have Abua granuts," and I enjoyed it. So Abua granuts is good, no doubt. I mean, kudos to Abua people, but nothing beats good old Obakri Wizina. Abua people should admit it.
Okay. All right. Stay tuned, please.
On your number one talk station,
you get a
Where was this verve? Where was this gusto before now? Why are people, all of a sudden are remembering? But, like someone said, what exactly is the government doing about it? China, I'm going to give you 50 seconds, please.
Government doing about what? About what's farming?
Agriculture, Jen. Why are people not aware of these places? Somebody just said that I've never heard of Abua Granot until now.
Does he eat granules?
Maybe
that's the first thing. I don't think everything should be about government. Yeah, government should do their own bits, like providing roads and all of that.
Yeah.
But there are people in our villages who have 100 plots, 200 plots. What are you keeping them for? I think we should go into more farming, because lately we have no farming is the way out. So I don't think the government will come and farm for us. But government must provide access roads, must provide the right, environment for us. Okay, some people talk about security concerns. Okay, how secure is the place? That's the government should come in. But about farming on our own farmlands, I think we should take it upon ourselves to do it and leave government out of that one.
My contribution: the local government chairman can start enterprises that help explore and promote these notable resources from their locality. They can, as an alternative, also encourage investors to come in and explore, promote, since they say government is a bad business entity. All right, interesting. All right, so now there's a war of words right now. It's it's Abua Granot versus Obakri. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but
thank goodness.
Because
thank goodness.
The comments are coming. Once again, let's hear the local name.
Okpekere
Wizina.
90.3
90.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you very much.